Hi, ho, he, ha, hey. Good evening from London, South England. Well, good evening from South London, England. Or is it good morning, or should I say good afternoon? Or is it good night and rest well in some cases? From your host, your guide, the one and only and truly DLG repping. Yes. I just said that. Delhi, London, Guna, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. Now, tomorrow, I can't wait to preview the North London Derby and give you my personal starting 11 that I would go with, my 9 substitution bench, and formation. Watch out for that tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning, afternoon, or evening. Well, my aim is to do it tomorrow morning to get things out of the way. So, welcome back to another Mikel Arteta's press conference. And you know me, I don't believe a word that ever comes out of Mikel Arteta's mouth. Not his biggest fan. Use some more. I need to get something to drink. So, there we go. Solution. Bottle of avian always does a trick. Yeah, I'm not his biggest fan, Mikel, whatever. And I've obviously come onto this platform and made it clear and publicly clear that I'm not his biggest fan. So, this is ahead of the North London Derby, 4:30 kickoff. And guess what? DLG Repping will be making his first appearance in the terraces as obviously representing Arsenal, of course. And this is my first appearance in the North London Derby. For me personally, it's going to be a special day. But having been to the Emirates 20 odd times in my life, long may that continue. And as many North London derbies, long may that continue. As long as I don't ever see a defeat. Anyway, before I get going with this Mikel or whatever's press conference, do smash the thumbs up like button, yeah? Leave your positive feedback in my comment section below. If you want to do your team preview, you give me your starting 11, subs bench, your formation, go for it, yeah? Positive feedback only in the comment section below, and that's what I promote. Also, what I promote as well, yeah, is for you lot to share this channel virally all over the planet, left, right, and centre, yeah? Make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this and tell them, yeah, to make sure this video goes viral all over the planet, and they must share it amongst their friends and relatives. And the biggest one of all, as I always cry out for, is subscribers. I want to see as many subscribers as possible. So smash that subscribe button, left, right, and centre, galore and passionately, yeah? And as I always say, if you do subscribe, I'll shout you out as much as I can, yeah? And I'm going to be shouting at some more people if you do subscribe. And that way you can help me to push the channel to the levels that it should be. So keep subscribing, like, comment, and share. So, what Mikel Arteta's been saying in his press conference is, well, asks a question on team selection. And he says, hopefully everyone is available and one more is training. Maybe that is Granit Xhaka. Well, regardless if he's training or not, he should not even be allowed to come back into the first team. We've been on a winning formula since he's been suspended, and long may that continue. He was asked. He also said. He also says that fans are what's part of the club, and they bring a traditional atmosphere. Well, for me, he knows what this fiction means to us by now. He should do. He played in North London derbies within his 5 years as a player. And he's won a North London derby, Mikel, whatever. I'll give him some credit. But until then, I'm calling him Mikel, whatever. For the simple fact is, I do not trust the project, the process, whatever he calls it. I think it's a loads of codswallop, if you ask me. But if he proves me wrong in the long haul, then I will come on here and publicly apologise. Until then, Mikel, whatever it is. Anyway, says everybody has a chance of starting the North London derby. When he was asked the question of, is there a chance that Lacazette could start, for example, and his reply was, everyone can start. Everyone has a chance, and everyone has a chance and can start the North London derby, as he explained, you know, and asks about safe standing, and he says, what is it? He says, yes, he was asked about safe standing. He says, you got to, well, if it's safe for the spectators to do what they need to do, and they come across as it comes across of intelligence, etc., then yes, he's open to it, because this week they've announced they've announced safe standing in certain parts of the ground, so, or up and down the country in certain parts of the country. So yeah, I'm for it, but you know, I don't understand why they make all seater stadiums. They might as well remove all seater stadiums if that's, well, they might as well remove all seated places within the terraces, but who knows. He was asked about the North London derby and what would it mean for the players, and he said that he says that the players understand what the North London derby is all about, and he is going to tell the players. He was asked these questions, and he answered it clearly, as intelligent as he can, and he is an intelligent guy. But as a football coach, he's not showing me the level of intelligence that is required. Yeah, asked about Granit Xhaka, whether on his comeback into training, he says that he came back well, he trained hard, etc. But for me, as hard as he said he trained hard and he was fine. Well, I'm not fine with him starting this game. And if he starts this game, it will be criminal to what we are seeing of recent in Maitland-Niles developing into a competitive mobile midfield player. Albert Sambi-Lokonga has performed superbly well since he's signing from Anderlecht. And these are one of the two that can play alongside Partey. So to start Xhaka with no mobility in this North London derby, that would be absolute criminal. He'll be asking for the knives to come out if he does start this moratic, delinquent peasant. And that's my views on it. So, yeah, I just thought I'd go through what Mikel Arteta was talking about, and how he, he even talked about the goalkeeper situation between Ramsdale and Leno, and he goes, well, there will be one number one keeper for sure, and asks about the future of Lacazette as well. He covered that, and he says we've talked about it eternally, we've discussed it over and over again, and he says that is a whole lot long season ahead within the next 8-9 months. Yeah, until then he'll be going for free at the moment, unless you sort it out, unless you get the hierarchy to arrange a meeting with the player himself and sort out this contract. Otherwise, let's do the deal in January. It is what it is. So let me wrap this up and say to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And as I always say, saving the best to last, thank you so much for putting up with me. Anyway, I'm out of here. It's another night. Maybe I might go out on the town. Who knows? But other than that, yeah, you take care of your friends, take care of your family, take care of yourself, stay safe. Peace again, love again, and bless again, as I always say. And another thing, yeah, 2 days to go to my first North London derby. Other than that, please just be nice.